Now, Shannon, you got the bookmark. I asked you. What was it again?
Mother goes to work. Goes back to her old job.
Back to our old job.
I didn't go back to my old job.
Yeah,
I went down there.
Now, this wasn't on our topics today, but since we're here,
Okay, let's talk
how did
about
it feel going back to an old familiar place?
Well, I went down there because my husband works there. That's why I went down there. And I was like, let me just go. Even though Gene said he didn't need me to bring his jacket, I was feeling great today, beautiful and all that kind of stuff. Let me just show up. So when I went in there and everybody was like, hey, Linda, because I used to work there myself. They were like, Linda, hey, how you doing, Linda, this, Linda. And then Gene came out the bathroom. They said, he just went in the bathroom. I'm like, he came out the bathroom. He said, I told you. I said, oh, who's that fine man over there? I was talking about my husband. How did it feel?
Thank you. Jesus Christ. How did it feel?
It felt good. But you know what the best part about it was? Because people that I used to work with, they're still so loving and they're kind and they're warm and they're accepting. So it just felt good to be able to go into the environment and still, get the warm hugs. But this one girl that doesn't know who I am, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to find my husband. Because he went down the floor and she said, who's your husband? I said, Gene Tribble. She said, oh, is he your real husband? And I had to grab her arm.
You got your ring on? Oh, I'm asking. I wasn't there with you.
She said, is he your real husband? I had to grab her arm. I said, let's walk down the floor and find out if he's my real husband or not. And a couple of people was like, hey, Linda, how you doing? So I guess in her mind, she was like, oh, well, maybe he is a real husband. Because she said something kind of like that to the effect. And when I got close to him, I said, hey, Gene. I said, this young lady right here want to know if you're my real husband. And he laughed and she said, you're his real wife? I said, I'm his real wife. He's my real husband. I said, just so everybody don't know, I am Linda Tribble. I'm the real wife. He's the real husband. She said, you have a very pretty wife. I said, you're beautiful yourself. Thank you. So it was a good feeling. I had to tell a whole story because sometimes, you just feeling good today. Today I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lively. I'm feeling vibrant.
Well, another
cut
book.
me off now.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Another bookmark. Sometimes you have to let people know
who you are.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Put that down, Shannon, really quickly. Now, this is the reason why I asked you.
Why?
Because I went to therapy today.
You let therapists know who you are?
No.
Oh.
But we were talking about work.
Mm-hmm.
And in my entrepreneurial journey, one thing I missed about being at work was the interactions with people.
Because you don't get that.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
Especially if you work not just at home, but if you work your business at home.
Yeah.
You don't have those daily interactions. And that's a part of
that's social.
Like that's why I asked, like seeing the people, hey, Linda, and I'm kind of just remembering you remembering them. Like, because you work from home, you're an entrepreneur yourself, so do you miss that?
I miss it, and I think about it at times too, and especially when COVID came, I really missed it. Because by me still being an entrepreneur during that time of the season, I couldn't go out in my business and involve myself to work in my business. So I like interacting with people. I like to be around people. However, I'm learning to not miss going in a job per se, but making my entrepreneurial business work for me that I am meeting people. So when I'm out in the field, when I go to the store and stuff, I can hand out my business card. So I'm still doing what I did, but I'm not. Here's the deal. So when you go to a job, the same job every day, year after year, you're dealing with the same people. But in the entrepreneurial business, you get to meet new people all the time. So I really like that part of it.
Hey, that's a good point, because when I was in corporate sales,
That much true.
all of my jobs.
That's a good one, huh? Corporate sales. Okay.
Yeah. I was meeting. Although I was working with the same people, I was still meeting or interacting with different people every day.
Because on the phone.
No, I was in person. This is when I was in person.
Oh, how would you meet people every day?
They would come into our headquarters.
Okay, they come inside the building.
Yeah. So I never thought about that part. But yeah, like doing what I do now, I still don't have that daily interaction with people. I'm kind of alter myself with what I do in the marketplace.
But you can make it because if you out there and you meeting people. See, if you start handing out your business card and meeting people, if you see a person, you feel like, hey, if you start holding conversations and you can find out something about them, that they can be a part of what you're doing.
Yeah, so I'll agree to that. It forces you to get out your comfort zone.
Right.
But
Because you never know who you may interview.
But I do think this is that's one of the difficult parts of the entrepreneurial journey, leaving your traditional job, is the feeling of not just doing it by yourself, but being by yourself during that process. Because you're at a certain point, you're starting it just all by yourself from the ground up, and you're working just on your own by yourself, whether it's from home, out in the field, or whatever the case is. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought about it in therapy. I thought it was interesting you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're gonna have a good day.